for, that's all.
Well, I am gay. Where am I supposed to go?
Let's start over. I'm glad to see you. Just surprised to see you here because the last time I saw you, you were still struggling with your sexuality.
No, I'm not struggling anymore. I've come to terms with who I am, and I've accepted it.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. But that should make you a little happier. You don't look happy at all.
I'm happy.
Simone, we were pretty close. I think I know when you're feeling low, and right now you're feeling very low. You want to tell me why?
There's nothing to tell, Ray. I'm fine.
Okay. If you say so. Just know that I'm here for you. If you need to talk about anything.
All right, thanks.
Well, I'll see you around then.
Ray, wait. There is something that's bothering me, and I would like to talk about it if you don't mind.
I don't mind. I told you, I'm here for you.
And once you get the electric company to grant an easement, you can put a greenway right through there. You can use that for sidewalks, you could use it for bicycle paths, anything.
And this project provides housing nearby, so, people could have a place that they could walk to, and if they have children, they could bring their children to play.
Yes.
Right.
A lot of these people work for the electric company, so they could actually walk to work.
Which would save them money.
Exactly. And it's good for the environment, too.
Wow. You really have thought of everything.
No, we thought of this together.
We make a really good team, don't we?
This is wonderful. I mean, I've always wanted Crane Industries to do something good for Harmony,
Mm-hmm.
Break the chain of Alistair's evil and corruption. I mean, get rid of the slums, put in some good, affordable housing that people can be proud of. They can raise their families in, their children in, and that's my dream.
And I want to make sure that it comes true. I do. It's just...
What?
Never mind.
Never
Never mind.
No, tell me, what?
Okay. I don't think that I've got the expertise and the experience to handle such a large project. So, you know what? But I said earlier, that is not your problem. So, all right.
No, it's not. Teresa, I meant what I said before. If you want to run ideas by me, that's fine. Until you find someone else to work next to you. But I am not coming back to Crane. I'm not going to work for you. I hope that's clear.
Crystal. It's clear you still love me, Ethan, no matter how hard you try to fight your feelings. And one way or another, you will come back. Not only to Crane, but to me.
Martin, it's important that you be brutally honest with yourself. You are about to commit the rest of your life to Pilar.
Yes, I know.
But I'm concerned that you still may have feelings for Catherine. When you came to confession, you told me you could not put her out of your mind or your heart.
That was a while ago, Father.
Then have you managed to do it? Can you honestly tell me and God that you are truly ready to commit yourself to Pilar? Or is Catherine still in your heart?
We have to talk, Pilar.
No, we have nothing to talk about, Catherine.
Yes, we do.
There's nothing left to say. If you think you're going to come in here and try to spoil my happiness, you are wrong. Martin and I are going to renew our vows tonight, and I will not allow you or anything else to interfere with that.
You can't go through with this.
You have got a lot of nerve. How dare you?
I don't want to hurt you, Pilar, but I can't let this happen. It is a terrible mistake.
No, it is not a mistake. Martin loves me, and we are going to exchange vows tonight and live a happy life. The life we should have had if you hadn't taken him away from me.
Pilar, Martin is still in love with me.
Get out. Get out. I asked you politely to make yourself scarce during the ceremony. Now I am ordering you to get out.
No, I am not leaving until you listen to everything I have to say. I want you to call off the ceremony. I want you to let him go.
Where are they? I don't understand how we lost them.
We'll find the boss.
They can't be far. You better hope to God they're not in the nursery. If Sheridan and her new husband find the nursery, it's all over. We understand the danger, boss. Split up. Find Sheridan and Chris before they discover our guests. If they do, all our lives are at stake.
It sounds like she's giving the baby a bath. My baby. Oh, Chris, Marty's on the other side of the store. I just know it. I can feel it.
All right, but we're gonna have to act fast. As soon as I open the door, we rush in, you grab Marty, and I'll take care of the woman, whether it's bath or not.
All right.
You ready? On my count. 1, 2, 3.
Marty!
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Martin, you're a good man, and I know you want to do what's right. But I want you to be absolutely sure. Can you truly commit yourself to Pilar?
Father, I told you. Catherine came to me. I turned away from her. I am ready to commit to Pilar. I want to make up for all the unhappiness I caused her when I left.
You're very sure of this?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm ready to rebuild our life together. I put my relationship with Catherine behind me.
I wonder if that's true, Martin. You will be making a promise to Pilar to honor her and be faithful to her.
I know.
Will you be able to do that? Are you sure you're making that promise for the right reason? Out of love for Pilar, and not just obligation.
I am very serious about this, Pilar. I am not going to play the martyr again this time. I'm not going to walk away from the only man I've ever loved. For the sake of everyone, let him go.
Oh, I can't believe that I'm hearing this.
It's time you knew the truth.
What truth?
The truth is, Martin is still in love with me, Pilar. You have made him feel so guilty that he's agreed to this renewal ceremony. He's only doing it out of obligation and to honor a commitment he made years ago. He doesn't have that kind of love for you anymore, Pilar.
That's a lie.
No. It's the truth. And you know it. You just don't want to admit it to yourself.
What I know is that Martin loves me. And he's not doing this out of guilt. He's doing it because he's still in love with me. Despite all the years he spent with you.
You're lying to yourself, Pilar.
No, I'm not. The only liar here, Catherine, is you. And you lie because you're desperate, because you know that Martin has moved on from you and you can't stand it. Well, face it. Martin doesn't love you anymore.
That's not the impression that I got last night. Or earlier today.
What do you mean?
When I was naked in his arms.
Where's the child? Where's the little boy?
Where's my son?
何にも知らないわ。なんでここにいるの？あたたち誰？
What is she saying?
I don't know. We're looking for a little boy. He must have been here. We know this was his nursery.
お願い。
Where did he go?
お願い、ほっといてください。近づかないで。
You work for Otto, don't you?
Yes, Otto.
Where did you take my son? You've got to be somewhere in this house. Please, I am begging you. Tell me where my son is. You want to tell me what's got you so upset?
It's silly. I shouldn't be bothering you with this.
You're not bothering me. I want to help if I can. Tell me what's going on.
Well, it's just that right now I feel really alone. I feel like I'm on the outside looking in at everything.
I know how you feel. We've all been there. Anything in particular that's making you feel like an outsider?
Well, it's a bunch of things. My mom's friend is renewing her marriage vows tonight. And then there's my best friend, Kay. She's about to get engaged. She'll be married soon.
So it's got you thinking about marriage.
Yeah.
And that makes you feel sad.
It's just that Kay and I used to talk about this all the time growing up. You know how we would get married and live next door to each other and have kids who were best friends, play together.
Yeah, I guess we all had those dreams when we were little kids.
But now I know that I can't get married and have children, and I don't have anybody in my life to love, and even if I did, I can't have what Kay's gonna have. A normal life.
Sometimes I feel exactly the way you're feeling right now.
You do?
Sure I do. Most people want to get married, whether they're gay or straight.
But doesn't it make you feel bad that you can't have that?
Sometimes. Times are changing, Simone. People are changing. One day soon, gay people will be able to get married and be with the ones they love just like everyone else.
I hope that happens.
It's happening already. So, things are looking up.
I don't have anybody in my life like my friends. You know, I'm alone. I am totally alone.
And that.
That's amazing. Ethan, really. I mean, I gotta tell you, I spent like days trying to rack my brain solving that problem. You figured it out in like a few hours.
Well, a few hours. Oh my gosh, I didn't know how much time had passed. Gwen and I, we have to get ready for the ceremony.
Oh, no, wait, hold on 1 second here. Oh, yeah. See? Plenty of time.
Yeah, but I'm just surprised that Gwen hasn't called.
Well, she's working for Collier and Company, Ethan.
I know, she sounded really, really busy when I talked to her, but... You know, I find it really odd that Mr. Collier would throw so much work on her. I mean, she just started there.
And she's gonna stay busy. I've made sure of that. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Up. Gotta get this one.
Okay, take your time.
Yes? I always have time for you. All right, Mr. Collier, so Gwen's busy at work, correct? Good, good. You just keep it there, okay? Ethan and I are working on a very, very special project. Yeah, he's totally interested in it. He's totally loving it. This is his dream project. He's seeing it come to life. He's not going to be able to walk away from it. And when we're working together side by side, he's not going to be able to walk away from me either.
何にも知らないわ。本当に何にも知らないから。
It's no use. She doesn't speak a word of English.
Damn it. Tell me where my son is.
何にも知らない。
No, you shut up and you tell me where they took Marty.
Sharon, leave her alone. She doesn't know anything.
This is where my son has been living. I know it, Chris. I can feel it.
Sharon, we can be found any moment now. That cleaning lady's gonna go for help. We have to get out of here.
Look.
What is it?
Oh my God. Oh my God, Chris. Now I know Marty is here.
First we found those travel documents with Beth and Marty's names, and now this. Look. There's no doubt in my mind. My son is here.
Martin, answer my question. Is it love you feel for Pilar? Or are you renewing your vows with her out of obligation?
That's a question I've asked myself many times, Father. And the answer is both. I do love Pilar. She's a wonderful woman, but I also feel a deep obligation to her on many levels.
Because you abandoned her years ago?
That's right. When I married Pilar, I made a promise to her, a promise that I had to break.
You broke your marriage vows when you took Catherine away from Alistair to protect her. You felt, in good conscience, you had no choice?
I didn't have a choice. Alistair would have killed Catherine and me. And now, after all these years, I finally have a chance to make it up to Pilar. And that's what I need to do. She never gave up on me, Father. She stayed true to me even when it looked as if I'd never come home, and I need to repay that devotion. I need to give her back the happiness that I took from her.
That's right. Pilar deserves happiness. That's why I want you to be absolutely sure you will not hurt her.
I won't, Father.
Martin, if you are not certain in your heart, if you still have feelings for Catherine, then I ask you not to go through with this ceremony. Pilar does not deserve more pain. Don't make a promise you cannot keep.
Martin's feelings for me were very clear last night when I was in his arms. And again today.
I don't believe you. Martin wouldn't do this.
He's too decent to tell you, Pilar. His heart is not in this ceremony. He's not in love with you anymore.
You're making this all up. All of it, and I don't have to listen to it. I won't.
Martin is in love with me, Pilar.
No, he's not.
I know. Because of the way he kissed me. Because of the way he held me in his arms. Because of the way he wanted to make love to me last night. Pilar. I was there when you came to get your shoes. I was there in your bedroom with Martin when you came looking for your shoes.
That is not true.
How would I know that you came to get your shoes unless I was in that room with Martin at that time?
Yeah, Colin, you just keep going busy at work tonight, okay? I'm making major progress with Ethan. I don't want her barging in and messing things up. Thank you.
I'll tell you, working with you like this, it's made me realize that you were right all along. We are so meant to be together.
I'm so glad you finally realized that.
I don't want to fight it anymore, you know? Yes. You're my soulmate, I love you, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Oh, and I love you.
God, I love you.
I love you. We are so close to having our dreams come true.
Marty's somewhere in this house. We just have to find him.
I know, but we have to make sure that we don't get found first, okay? So just keep your eyes open.
Someone's coming. I don't hear anything.
Me neither. They must have gone the other way. Let's go.
No, Chris, wait.
What is it?
I just felt a chill.
Are you all right?
Yes, but Marty's somewhere nearby. I can feel it.
Sheridan, there's no one else in this room.
Not that we can see. What's behind this tapestry?
It's a hidden door.
In for a reason. I bet that reason is Marty. This door is gonna lead us to my son.
I don't mean to sound like poor me. You know, I've been feeling a little down lately.
I know, we all go through that, whether we're gay or straight. And if we can't talk to someone about it, it just makes it worse.
Thanks for listening.
Sure. I care about how you feel, Simone.
You know, I appreciate that. Because when we were going out, it was nice being able to talk about stuff like this with you. I felt like I could really open up.
You still can.
You know how I told you about how I thought I was in love with Chad and was convinced that he was in love with me? Well, even after he told me that he was in love with my sister and that he had always been in love with her and not me, I still tried to convince myself that he loved me.
I remember you telling me about Chad.
But now that I look back, I realize that I wasn't in love with Chad. I was in love with the idea of being in love. And even back then, I knew that he wasn't for me, but I didn't know how to deal with my true feelings, so I just ran away.
The oldest story in the book, Simone. If you can't face the reality of your true feelings, you find all kinds of ways to avoid them.
You know, I just think that if I could find that special someone to love and who loves me, I think everything would be okay.
We're all looking for that, Simone.
You know, I thought that I had found that special someone, Ray.
You mean me?
I thought that we were so happy. Just goes to show you how naive I was, huh?
We were happy together, Simone.
But I messed it up because I thought that you meant the things that you said and that you felt the same way I did.
I meant what I said at the time. I cared for you, Simone. You just wanted more than I could give you.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm making you feel uncomfortable. I just have to accept the fact that you and I weren't meant to be.
That's not necessarily true.
And we can designate that whole area as mixed-use housing. You can put apartments above, you can put a shopping complex below. It'll feel like a real neighborhood.
I love it.
Thank you. But you know what? I do have to call Gwen.
Oh, yeah, you do that, and I'm actually going to call back Tim Mead.
Mead? You mean Mead Brothers developing in Boston?
Yeah.
Why?
Why? They're interested in helping me with your project.
No, Teresa. They only do high-end developments. Golf communities for millionaires, things like that. Low-income affordable housing projects like this, they'll ruin it if they get their hands on it. Trust me, take my word for it.
I had no idea.
It's all right. What you can do is you can hire a local firm here. There's plenty of good ones here in Harmony. And not only would you create jobs, but you would allow people to have a stake in their own community, and that's really important for the success of a project like this.
You're really good at this. I'm sorry.
Why?
But this is your dream project, and I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up.
You're not gonna mess it up. There are many competent people here at Crane that can help you. What about Fox?
He's got enough on his plate. You know, he's handling the Singapore project, and now he's handling South American acquisitions.
Okay, what about Julian?
Well, I considered him too. I know he's changed, but, you know, there's a lot of resentment toward him in the community, so...
Yeah, that's true. Crane Industries has caused a lot of pain and suffering in this town.
That's why this project is so important to you. You want to right those wrongs.
Everyone deserves the chance to have a good life, to raise their children in a good environment.
Ethan, I'm afraid they're not going to have that chance without you.
Teresa.
But they will. They will have that chance if you accept the job I offered you as co-CEO of Crane Industries.
I've already told you, I am not going to go to work for you or at Crane. I meant it.
Without you, Ethan, this project is going to fail. You know that, and I know that. Is that what you want to happen? Do you want to see your dream and the dream for all those people that you want to help be destroyed? Don't you want to see it come true? It's up to you. Just change your mind. Say that you'll take this job.
Chris, it's locked. We have to get into wherever this door leads. I'm sure Marty is hidden in there somewhere.
I'll stand back. I'll try and force it.
This is not good. I got a warrant auto. They found the door.
Won't budge.
We have to get in there.
Okay, I'll try again.
Father, I know you're concerned. You're afraid that I won't be able to keep my commitment to Pilar if I still have feelings for Catherine.
That's exactly what concerns me. You still haven't told me how you feel about Catherine. You were with her in Mexico for many years. You told me you felt married to her.
Yes, I did. We were hiding from Alistair, and at the time, we both thought that we'd never be able to come back to harmony. You know, without endangering our loved ones.
But when your loved ones were in danger anyway, you and Catherine came back to try to help them.
That's right. And when I saw Pilar, I realized that she had never given up on me. And I knew right there that I had to give her what she wanted. I won't let her down, Father.
But you will, especially if you not completely let go of your feelings for Catherine. If your mind and heart are not totally focused on Pilar, you cannot make her happy.
I do love her, Father. I will make her happy.
Then once and for all, are you no longer in love with Catherine?
Pilar Martin is still in love with me. And deep down, you know it.
I know nothing of the kind. He is going to renew his marriage vows to me tonight. Now, Catherine, maybe you were there last night when I came to get my shoes, but I refuse to believe that you were naked in his arms.
It's true.
No. No, I believe you went there begging him to come back to you, to call off the ceremony, but that's all.
Ask him. He'll tell you the truth. He won't lie to you. Pilar, you came to the house last night because you were worried about me. You were nervous that I might be there with Martin. You don't trust him to be away from you for too long.
No, I trust my husband completely. It's you I don't trust.
Martin is marrying you again, Pilar, out of guilt and out of a sense of duty. Please, please don't make him go through with it.
I am not making him do anything, Catherine. He's doing this because he wants to.
You know how he feels about me. You know that the only reason that you came to the house last night is because you were afraid he was with me. He was.
What are you saying, Ray?
I'm saying that we might have been meant to be after all.
But you threw me out. You told me that you couldn't see me anymore.
I was afraid that you weren't sure about your newfound sexuality, that maybe you were just experimenting. I've been in a situation before, Simone, and I got hurt really bad.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too. I thought I was doing you a favor by giving you time to figure things out. But the thing is, I missed you all this time.
Really? You miss me?
You don't know how much. Simone, I'm still in love with you. I never stopped. But I understand if you don't feel the same way anymore.
No, Ray, I do. I never stopped loving you either.
So what do you think? Maybe we should try again?
Ray, yes. Yes.
So? Will you accept the job as co-CEO of Crane Industries?
Teresa, I already said that
Just think of the difference that you can make in this world. Now, you always say that you wish Crane would be a force for good, and you can do that as co-CEO.
Teresa,
Look, I know you said that you would never work with me. But can you put your personal feelings for me aside for the sake of this project? Come on, we work really well together.
Yes, we do, but
and this
I'm not...
project, it can be your legacy. A legacy that Jane can be proud of.
Jane?
Yes. For the rest of her life, she will be able to say that her daddy did something amazing. That he helped people. That he made a difference for good in this world. And as co-CEO of a powerful corporation, you can do that. You will have the power to change the world for the better. And isn't that what every parent wants? To leave this world a better place for their children to live in? Ethan, please, say you'll accept this job.
Martin, can you tell me you are no longer in love with Catherine? Your silence speaks volumes.
I'm trying to be as honest as I can here. I love Pilar. And I'm committed to spending the rest of my life with her.
And Catherine?
Catherine knows that she'll have to move on. She knows that I'm determined to make Pilar happy.
That is not the answer I wanted to hear. Martin, if you are in love with another woman, you cannot go into this marriage to Pilar. Without honesty and a heart that's pure, the marriage is doomed.
All right, Catherine, fine. You were there with Martin last night.
And today.
But I'm not surprised that you would belittle yourself that way, begging him to come back to you, to call off the ceremony. Because you have no pride, no morals.
You're right, Pilar. I have no pride when it comes to Martin. None. I'm not ashamed to ask him to think of himself. Martin doesn't deserve to spend the rest of his life with someone he doesn't truly love.
Stop it! Stop saying that. You will never convince me that my husband doesn't love me. Now, you may have thrown yourself at Martin last night. Fine. But I know he turned you away.
No, he didn't turn me away. He took me in his arms and he kissed me.
Lies.
And when he kissed me, it was as if we had never, ever been apart. Pilar, we were in bed when you came to the door.
You're making this all up, and I don't believe any of it, Catherine!
You think I'm lying? If you want proof, Pilar, You look at Martin's back, and then you tell me if I'm lying.
You did it! Come on, let's go inside.
Hang on, wait. It's dark. We don't know what's on the outside of that door.
I don't care. Marty could be in there.
Look, just wait here, stand guard, and I'll go and check it out first, okay?
All right, be careful.
I will.
Do you see anything?
Not yet. It's too dark.
Chris, what was that? Are you all right? Oh my God, Chris! Chris!
Otto, bad news.
What happened now?
They found the door to the hidden room.
What?
Yeah, I just saw him trying to break the door down now.
You know what this means? You know what they will find when they get into that hidden room?
Yes, Otto.
Well, it's over.
Is there no other way?
No. I have strict orders from Alistair. I know what I must do in this situation.
Alistair Crane's in a coma. He might not recover.
I told you Alistair has ways of punishing those who disobey his orders, whether he's in a coma or not. Prepare to evacuate our people immediately. I have no choice but to blow this house sky high. And everyone in it will be blown to bits.
I love Pilar, and I'll keep my commitment to her.
I do want Martin, and he wants me, Pilar.
Please tell me you found Marty alive.
Game over.